sehen, er, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Is it something personal? You know, did he frighten you?
And now, finally, here's a curious little story floating about in the columns of the newspapers and in the conversation of journalists. A man, an individual, name unknown, address unknown, has allegedly threatened to take his own life publicly at a particular time by way of protest against what he considers to be clear signs of degeneracy in our behavior and way of life. Now, does this man really exist? Who knows? Of course, he could exist. Human egotism is perfectly capable of supposing that by extinguishing one little ego, the whole of the rest of mankind can be brought to heel. Indeed, the Christian religion itself is based on such a proposition. My own opinion, for what it's worth, is that if the public continue to follow the story, you will find when the time comes for this act of public suicide, there will be not one but some scores and perhaps hundreds of putative suicides anxious to participate in the publicity. Or, what's perhaps more likely, by the time 0 hour approaches, the other sensations will have arisen and the whole thing have been forgotten, and our good man, if he exists, will find no one present interested in whether he lives or dies.
That was a good program. I enjoyed that. I'm sure viewers will enjoy that.
Cut! Cut video!
What's the matter?
You know damn well what's the matter.
Look, you interrupted me again. You like interrupting me, don't you?
It's the third time you've done it really badly. I'm very well
Look, he
aware of it,
keeps
I know,
making
I'm
me
sorry.
read it, you know? And all this noise around the place and people like you talking. How can I read?
Well, I'm going to believe that you can't read at all. Are you going to do it or not?
Look, what do you think of this? Honestly, what do you think of the quality of this stuff?
I'm not concerned with what the quality of it is.
Well, it's not
I've
the
been
greatest
doing it.
contribution to English literature that I've ever seen, you know. It's
Are you
not
actually
scintillating,
objecting?
sparkling prose, is it?
Yeah? Yeah. What
I am speaking to you from
Okay,
the
well,
last
I don't
time.
get it done that time. I won't get it done at all. Now listen,
What?
Max.
Look, if this is your idea of bedtime reading, you show me how to read it. Go on.
All right, I will.
Wait a minute.
Can I have camera two on
Ladies
me?
and gentlemen, your attention, please. Mr. Peter Pointer.
On camera two, please. All right.
Finer points.
All right. I am speaking to you from my last home, and in what I know to be my last hours on earth. But do not weep for me, because I myself have no tears, no regrets, no burden of sorrow. For at this moment I feel very much one of you. I feel no sadness, because I know that my message is going out to fine people, and that these simple and sincere words will be heeded, and that my sacrifice will not then have been made in vain. Your lives are good, and I beg of you, drink them to the full. Be a strong and satisfied people, for all the best things are being offered you. Why then my great sacrifice? I give my life as a warning, For among us there are abominable, selfish elements seeking to destroy us.
Hear, hear.
Our nationhood, our stability, our peace, our freedom. The finest democracy in the world. I warn you, they say improve, but they mean enslave. They say equality, but they mean debasement. These putrid elements have no love of their soil. Their ideas have been allowed to grow unchecked, like a cancer among us, too long. Too long have these lying, greedy, and hypocritical elements been among us. There comes a time to say nay to toleration. Tolerance is not for the beasts. The whip and the cage are for the beasts. For those who take advantage of the very freedom we give them. They must be ferreted out, burnt out, annihilated.
That's enough of your toilet roll for the day.
Right, that's it, breakdown.
Well,
We're ready to set up number 2.
The last one
That's it for the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 hours. 6 hours, enough.
Parsons, baby.
This is about the worst you've ever handled, isn't it?
Do you mind me sitting next to you? What are you doing sitting here all alone? Haven't you got any friends? Aren't you cold? I like your dolly. Very big dolly. Can I hold her? I won't hurt her. What's your dolly's name?
Father.
Father.